Hi, welcome to Hortus product presentation. Let's get started. This is Hortus. Hortus stands for Smart, Indoor, Micro Garden. An enhanced micro garden for personal indoor use, which gives small spaces a driving principle behind a new, chic way to gardening. The garden is divided into two parts, the top and the bottom. The top part is where the brain of the garden is placed. The central microcontroller, which is the Arduino Mega, is the bridge of all the components and sensors. This is the one who transmit data from sensors and components to Node MCU, and vice versa. The Node MCU gives the microcontroller an access to your Wi-Fi network, which is used to send data to the cloud or the internet, making all the features of the system work. Let's proceed to the bottom part of the garden. Here is where the gardening happens. It consists of 6 individual pots, having their own soil moisture sensors and water hose for irrigation. Again, the sensors' data will be uploaded to the cloud. If the soil moisture of a pot is below 50%, the solenoid valve will open, automatically watering the plants. The temperature and humidity sensor will get its respective values from the garden. Whenever it becomes high and exceeds the recommended value of temperature for the herbs, the relay module will open the cooling system so that it will go down and maintain the recommended value. The grow light is an LED strip light that has adjusted RGB values to imitate the needed illumination for the herbs. This will provide herb sunlight requirement. To connect your garden on the internet, just follow these 6 easy steps. First, get a smartphone or a laptop, then go to Wi-Fi settings. Connect your device to connect Hortus network. Step 2. Once you're connected to connect Hortus network, tap the sign into Wi-Fi network notification in your smartphone, or open your browser, then go to the displayed IP address on the screen. Step 3. Tap or click the Configure Wi-Fi button. Step 4. Click the desired network on the list above, or type manually the SSID and password of your network and click Save. Step 5. Wait for the page to close automatically after saving credentials. Last, go to your Wi-Fi settings and refresh it. If you don't see the Connect Hortus network, your garden is already connected to a Wi-Fi network. And that's how the Hortus garden works. In order to fully use the garden, users should install our mobile application. Take a look as I present to you on how to use it. For first-time users, you must register an account before logging in the application. I'll show you how to get started. Click on the Sign Up hyperlink on the application. This will proceed you to the registration form, where you should fill in all required fields. After you have finished filling all the fields, click Next. Take a second look to the details you have entered, and review the terms of service and privacy policy. Click Submit. You will get a code on your submitted email to verify your registration request. Proceed to it, and click the code. You have successfully registered an account. You can now log in using your registered email and password. Type those on their respective fields and click Login. For newly created account, you are required to scan a QR code from the Hortus garden. In this demonstration, we used a sample QR code generated from the web, but take note that the Hortus only accepts QR codes that are registered on its database. There are 2 types of account the Hortus generates. First is the owner. They are the ones who scans first the garden. Otherwise, users needs the permission from the owner to use the garden. In this example, the account type is user. User can also cancel their current garden request anytime as long as the owner has not responded yet. Let's log into the account of the owner. Here is the account of the owner. You can see the dashboard where it displays the current status of the garden and the amount of each herbs you have planted. Next is the garden screen. Here, you can add or remove herbs, view current planted herbs and their status, and change the grow light schedule. Let's try to add an herb. As shown on the screen, click an empty pot to start planting. Choose from a number of herbs that you can plant. Follow the planting instructions and click Proceed. You have now planted an herb. Let's view its current status. Weekly progress is not available for herbs planted for less than 7 days. Let us view another herb that has been planted for weeks. This is an example view if your herb exceeds 7 days on the garden. You can see its current height, age and maturity. If it's matured already, you can now remove it from the garden to plant another herb. Just click the Remove button. Owners can remove any planted herb on the garden anytime, but users can only remove each of their respective herbs. This is the same for the grow light schedule. The owners are the only one who can change it. Just click the scheduler on the top right corner in the garden screen, and you can set the time for your garden's grow light. It will run within 8 hours prior to your set schedule every day. The notification screen will inform you about the things that happened on your garden or your account. Lastly, is the menu screen. Here you can update your name, email, password and mobile number. Let's try to add a mobile number. Type in your mobile number, click Send Verification Code button and wait for the code to be sent to you. We have now added a mobile number. We can use it to log in on the application via one-time password or code. Additional garden settings for the owner. Here they can accept or decline user account's request. Let's accept the account we have registered earlier. After accepting, they will be moved to the Connected Accounts section where the owner can remove the user's account. If you have finished doing all the things you need, you can log out your account. And that's it. You know how to use the SimHortus mobile application. And that's the end of the product presentation. You know now what is SimHortus, how the garden works and how to use its application. Have a great day. Thank you.